Things are going to be slightly more dignified around here than they usually are. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey fiddlers, welcome to today's fiddle video. Today we're going to be learning a traditional English country dance tune called NONESUCH. Things are going to be slightly more dignified around here than they usually are. English country dance music is wonderful and beautiful, and we should all play more of it. If you'd like sheet music for the tune, as well as the variation we're going to work on today, plus a harmony, and I'll also throw a chord chart in there, you can find a link in the description for all that. All right, let's go ahead and learn the tune. First of all, let's figure out what key we're in so we know where our left-hand fingers might go. We're in D Dorian or D minor today. We're not entirely clear on that. That's because this tune does not include the sixth note of the scale, and that's the note that would define whether we're playing in the D minor scale or the D Dorian scale. But let's just play a D Dorian scale. Starting with your open D, first finger, low second, third, A, 1, low second finger again, and third finger. We're also going to have some notes that go above that scale onto the E string. So let's start with that third finger on the A string. Then we're going to go to E, low first finger on E, low 2 on E, which is actually a whole step away from low 1, and then your third finger. We'll also have a note on the G string, your third finger. So we've got an idea of what key we're in. Let's go ahead and figure out our time signature. NONESUCH is in 4/4 time, so we're thinking 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we have our key, we have our time signature. Let's learn the tune. As I usually do, I'll be teaching this tune by call and response so that you can learn it by ear. I'll play a little chunk of the tune a few times, and you can pause the video after each time and try playing it back. And if you don't get it after those first few times, no worries, you can always scroll back and try again. As with many fiddle tunes, this tune has an A part, which is the first half of the tune, and a B part, which is the second half of the tune. Let's start with the A part. The first phrase of the A part starts with a pickup note on the open A string, and it'll go like this. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Slower. The fingerings for that are A, low 2, 3, A, low 2, 1, low 2, D. One more time. The second phrase of the A part starts again with that open A, and it'll go like this. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Low 2, 3, A, low 2, D. One more time. Believe it or not, that is the whole entire A part of the tune, so let's go ahead and string those two phrases together. We're going to repeat the A part, so we'll play it 2 times through. Starting with that open A string. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. First phrase. Second phrase. Repeat. And just like that, we have the whole entire A part of the tune, so let's go ahead and learn the B part, the second half of the tune. The first phrase of the B part starts with the first finger on the D string playing an E, and it'll go like this. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Slower. 1, 1, 3, D, 1, low 2, 1, low 2, D. One more time. The second phrase of the B part also starts with that first finger on the D string playing an E, and it'll go like this. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. D. Once more. And that's it for the B part. So there we go. Let's go ahead and string those 2 phrases together, and we'll play the B part 2 times through. Starting with that first finger on the D string. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. First phrase. Second. Repeat. All right, fiddlers, we have the entire tune. Let's try playing it all the way through A, A, B, B. Remember, we're starting with that open A. 1, 2, 3, 4. A part. Repeat. B part. Repeat. And if you'd like to try playing that whole tune up to speed with guitar backup, you can go back to the beginning of the video and play it along with me. Before we move on to the variation, I just want to throw out one other cool thing you can do with this tune, which is to play it up an octave. That means that instead of starting the tune on the open A string, you would start the tune all the way up here, playing an A on the E string, so your third finger on the E string. That's 1 octave above open A. So here's the first phrase of the A part, playing the tune an octave up. Starting with that third finger on the E string, playing an A. 1, 2, 3. Slower. Fingerings. 3, 3, low 1, low 2, 3, low 1, E, low 1, 3. One more time. Second phrase starts with that third finger on the E string again. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Three, three, low 1, low 2, 3, low 1, 3. Once more. Now let's try that whole A part up an octave 2 times through. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. First phrase. Second. Repeat. Moving on to the B part, before we were starting with that first finger on the D string playing an E. Now we're going to start with the open E. Here's that first phrase. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Slower. Fingerings. E, E, low 2, 3, E, low 1, E, low 1, 3. Once more. Second phrase starts on the open E again. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. E, E, low 2, 3, E, low 1, 3. One more time. And now let's play that entire B part 2 times through, again starting on the open E. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. First phrase. Second. Repeat. All right, we've got the whole tune up an octave. Let's give it a whirl all the way through. A twice and B twice. Starting with that third finger on E. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. A part. Repeat. B part. Repeat. All right, and with that, let's go ahead and move on, and we're going to learn a little bit of a variation on this tune. In the A part, we are going to add in a little call and response thing, switching between the upper octave and the lower octave that we've played the tune in. And in the B part, we're going to throw in a little melodic variation. Starting with the A part, this is what the A part variation will sound like. So what are we doing there? All we're doing is we're playing the first phrase of the A part in the upper octave, the second phrase of the A part in the lower octave. So we're starting the first phrase with that third finger on the E string playing an A. And we're starting the second phrase of that A part on the open A. And that's it. Once more, let's string those together. We'll play that A part variation 2 times. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Higher octave, lower, repeat. Moving on to the B part variation, here is what that will sound like. The only thing we're adding in the B part is in the first phrase. Instead of going, we're going. So we're replacing with, it's just this little downward scale of eighth notes, starting with your low second finger on the D, then your first finger, D, third finger on G, and then back to D. And then we just launch into that second phrase. So that first phrase again is, let's play that B part variation 2 times through. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Here's that variation. Repeat. All right, you guys, let's go for it. We're going to try the whole entire variation, A twice, B twice. Remember, we're starting up an octave with that third finger on the E string, playing an A. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. A part. Repeat. B part. Repeat. If you'd like to try that variation along with guitar backup, you can go back to the beginning of the video and play it with me. All right, fiddlers, that wraps up today's fiddle video. I hope you loved this tune. Again, if you'd like sheet music and practice tracks for the tune, you'll find a link in the description for that. That'll include the tune, the variation we learned today, plus a harmony and also a chord chart. Have a wonderful day, happy fiddling, and I'll see you soon.